Greetings everyone, I am Selvalis and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 of my Paradox Mega Campaign. House Valis is slowly beginning their conquest, as I am Cell of Desmond from Clan Valis. This is how you will know it is me. Behold, my wonderful family tree. To be. The kids are kind of growing up right now. Alright, I just realized I didn't give my daughter a focus. Alright, so I want you to be focused on etiquette. You must make a good name of our Norse people, after all. You know, I mean, look at your betrothed. He's going to need your help. He has 0 diplomacy. He is literally terrible. You also have 0, but you're only 1 year old. It's hard to believe, but it hasn't even been a year yet, and we've already had our first conquest. Alright, so typically the first thing you need to do after one of these conquests is dismiss the levies. So, dismiss your levies in your territory or else they will suffer extra casualties and won't regenerate faster. So, dropping these... That didn't seem right. I feel like I should definitely have a lot more army levy available to me. Alright, so... That was a little weird. Oh, right, because I was under siege. Ooh, I guess I should have let that play out a little bit. My levy was technically destroyed by the siege. And then, because this is a freshly conquered piece of territory, I do not have a levy from it. Because the war is over, the troops that were event spawned have left. Alright, so these are still both Irish Catholic regions, and there's no hospitals, which I can't really do anything about. But we are getting the level reinforcement bonus over here for some reason, which I think was the doing of the previous marshal. So, I've given this particular temple to someone, to a Norse person, so this will help convert it over, and it gained me a very beautiful chunk of piety. I also gained 100 sweet prestige from the conquest, and my war chest has grown slightly. So, yeah, things are pretty good. Basically, now we're just gonna be waiting for the next event. I will look at this duchy title, and I'll give it a brief explanation. So, there are 4 levels of feudal titles in the game. Count, Duke, King, and Emperor. Obviously, we're going for Emperor, but, you know, for now it's gonna be a while. So, currently we are a Count. All we control are 2 chiefdoms. So, if I create the duchy, I will create a high chiefdom, which I forget what it's called. Now, what's its de jure claim? Right, so the de jure claim is all 3 of these. Now, in order to create it, I need more money. Like, a lot more money. Like, the odds are I'll actually have conquered the whole thing before I can create it. Because I'm waiting on event spawn troops. See, they were really happy that Basically, the event spawn troops really like it if you go to war after they spawned, which is what happened. So we're going to crank things back up, and we're going to finish off our first year. Oh dear, we've lost our steward. Why have we lost our steward? It does not say. Not sure what's going on right there. But we lost our steward, who I'm assuming just kind of died on us. Oh, sweet. Some of our guys have become pragmatics. Maybe they've realized, oh, hey, we probably shouldn't mess with this chief. Hey, it's got an icon for my wifey. Alright, so when we invited people over, we got this wonderful steward. Level 20, or skill level 20. That's very rare. He's going to be worth a lot, and he's going to have a very high chance of building our legend. Now, he could also have a good chance of settling the tribe, but I don't know. I kind of want to finish capturing everything first. So he's going to build our legend in the capital, and we're just going to kind of let things go again. So welcome to year 771. Things have been going pretty good. If I played as a Catholic or a Protestant right now, I would have been waiting for ages for that first conquest, because I would have had to do it diplomatically. Oh, sweet. One of my favorite events. I've invited people in my court to take part in a war game in which we practice defending our land from invading armies. We will use wooden models to represent invading armies, and I shall have to use clever tactics to defeat my opponents. So basically, we're playing an old tabletop RPG. Let the best warlords win. At the beginning of the war game, your enemy decides to do a strong frontal assault towards your center flank. Alright, so honestly, it's just kind of chance which version is which, so we're gonna use all means to reinforce and strengthen the center. That makes sense to me, right? Eric approaches you. My liege, I have a great idea for a monument. Something to raise our cultural status and make the people notice what great ruler we are. I would require some golden patience, but the work would take a year to complete. So I could pay him a little bit, and he would give me an awesome thing, and he'd like me more, and I'm down for that. Alright, the war game gets intense as you reinforce the center. While Talon's troops begin to pressure your flanks, and they're failing fast. Fergal suggests that you should use the cavalry on the side flanks. I like that idea, actually. That is something I would do. This is making me think of, like, Total War Warhammer right now, where, yeah, if I had, like, my deer riders or my knights or just a couple monster troops, I do think this would help. With our troops stuck with reinforced, exhaustion upon them, fighting has gone true again. Only needs the order, and our pushes are defeated. Good game. So we lose a little bit of prestige, but the bishop gains a lot. So basically, the whole event is gambling your prestige, but it is fun, because you never really know what's going to happen. Alright, so yeah, the game's lagging a little bit just because it is... Oh, sweet, we could do a great blot. That's a lot of money. We only get to do one, and we need prisoners for that too, so... The great blot's usually more useful once you're a king. And I'm still just technically a count with 2 counties. Alright, so here we go. The monument promised is finished. Upon unveiling it, a statue of yourself is revealed, and you notice the crowd smiling and giving you a round of applause. So I can either be humble, or I can gain prestige. Of course I'm gaining the prestige. Prestige is very important. Man, we've been lucky. Oh, hey, sweet, my waifu is pregnant. So, I wasn't quite sure if it was going to work or not, but it appears they spawned her in at age 18, or 16, so... Actually, I can't remember, is it 18 or 16? Whatever, they spawned her in young, so... She had the 2 kids, but that's about it. So, yeah, I'm going to actually have some more babies. Now, what's this? You have been at peace for too long. I know I'm at peace, but my levy has barely recovered. I need a little more time. What else can I do? Right, I can do the blot. I could become Irish. I could do things. I could commission a runestone if I had the money, but... Right, what's our army looking like? Yeah, no, I can't beat his 440. I know we've been at peace for too long. We're gonna lose... Oh, right, we could go raiding briefly, so... I forgot, raiding is a thing. Assemble the army! Alright, gonna bring these 2 units together. Merge. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn this down for this. Toggle looter. This looter allowed to loot country holding blah blah blah. So basically, we're gonna march over here, and then we're gonna go loot Leinster. Loot mode. Go get me some loot. Alright, so looting is different than sieging. I need to actually go to the... Yeah, so this is how much money a province has. Max possible loot, loot protected by fort, and then possible loot. So we're going to get a whole 3 gold for this, which is fine. So basically we just watch it and wait for this little bar to deplete, and then, yeah, the whole peace thing is gone now. So now, everyone up and march home. So that was that. And I forget what the hotkey is, so let's just dismiss the personal levies, and they should, yeah, go back into the pool. Alright, so I've remembered that's how to, keep at peace when you can't, just go conquer your neighbor. And he is... Oh no, we lost our marshal. He probably died. So we need a new marshal. Who's the best? Our commander is the best. Excellent. Hey, everyone likes me. Mostly. Alright, back at full speed. Excellent! I have a daughter! What shall I name my daughter? Gita does not sound like a name I would give my daughter. Okay, so I'm gonna probably be pulling from my Warcraft character names first. So, Chi, which is the name of one of my monks. So, we have Chi Seldottir. Selsdottir. We have Falkir Selson and Ifgrid Seldottir. Alright, you shall be religious. Alright, as you can see, my clan grows. By the end of it, this should be a freaking huge family tree. Alright, so right now we're just kind of waiting for the military to get up to that 700 mark, which is going to be a bit of a problem. The new administrator debuff, which stays for, God, 20 years, no, 25 years, is going to be a problem as it prevents the levy from returning very quickly. I could counter it with the marshal. Actually, I need to redeploy the marshal now that I think about it. Yeah, train troops. Everyone's deployed still, right? Yeah, so I could use him to counter it, but I'd rather have him boost the size of this one. And then he'll also boost their... Okay. Random event. The cookers prepare to find meals, so either I have a chance to become gluttonous, or I have a chance to become temperate. Basically, temperate is the important thing. Okay, a few days ago, you noticed an intriguing woman at your court. Most of the time, she sat quietly without any attention to herself. However, till she was listening very intently and confident, nothing escaped her watchful eyes. You could find a use for her talents. Ooh. So, yeah, I've just gotten a new spy master, who was way better than the first one. And now she owes me a favor, which is part of the mechanics I don't actually really know how they work. So one character owes you a favor. Favors can be used for the following. Make someone vote on the council. Prevent or force realm peace from your liege. My wife is preggers again. Ask your liege to press one of your claims in war. Start a law vote for your liege. Force acceptance of arranged marriage. Educate child. End plot. Invite to court. Call to arms. Ask to embargo. Force someone to join your faction. Or force your liege to give you a council position. Interesting. Oh well. More kids! Which is actually slightly terrible. Well, not really. They're all women, so... I'm gonna just remember that I have that. I know it's bad, all women, but that's just the way the game is. They won't be up for... Upon the conclusion of a long council meeting, you decide to make a toast. Of course, one toast eventually becomes many, and time seems to slip away. Later, you leave count, stumble and fall on your face. You can feel the taste of blood in your mouth, and dizziness is setting in. Oh, that's bad. Yeah. Help! Great, now I owe the bishop a favor. Okay, it's blot season, I think, or feast season. There are quite a few events that can be held. I have a son! You shall be named... Naromond Selson. After another Warcraft character. Oh dear, this is club-footed. That's bad. Oh god, what about Chi? Okay, Chi didn't get it, you didn't get it. He has become willful, which is alright. Perfect! People like me. Can I get some of those event spawn troops? Oh, need to go raid. It's time to raid! Raiding time. Alright, let's see if I can't do this super quick. Just gonna go walk in. Offense or defense? I already got the morale defense. No, I shall seek another area. Maybe I'll have a chance to gain a third option. Alright, so I can get 4 loot out of you. My liege has so far been a success during my visit. The king likes me. Good. Alright. We finished looting you. Alright, dismiss, expand unit. No. Alright. Everyone goes home. Everyone's happy. The end. What title could I lose? Oh, it's because now I have a second son. Ugh. Gotta get to feudalism. So as long as they stay under me, it should be fine, or else I'm gonna have to go conquer my brother. New important decision. Hold a great blot. Get it. Got it. Done. How much gold do we need for that title? 185. Alright. I think it does go down the more prestige I have, and I did pass the 500 mark, which is kind of par for the course. Yep. I know. How's this guy's money? 3.5. 4.0. Well, I figured out who I'm raiding this year. I'm going to try and make a point to go raiding in February. Hey, we're actually succeeding on the siege. More raids. Oh no, I died! How? I was so healthy! You have a new... I mean, I was old. Fine. Alright, may you live in harmony. I have been appointed your regent. Thanks, Mom. And I need a new spy master. I need a new council. Okay, so I lost that chiefdom to my brother. Chief Sel feasts in Valhalla. He died a natural death. A well-known, charitable, he gave freely to my friends, family, godly man. I am with the Allfather now. The realm was left in the capable hands of Regent. So be it. As I was afeared, we lost the land we took because we didn't up the title. So, yeah. That was bad. I mean, we got the money, but now the council's going to be up and ends for a while. So yeah, death. That's how death works. Now I have a score of 725. Not bad for a short-lived starter king. But, well, at least I'll be able to play as this guy for a while. Alright, you're the new marshal. Basically, everyone's just getting their old jobs back. Except Mom's not, because she's the thing. But we are getting the, people to do the thing. So now we gotta go conquer Bro, which sucks. So I guess I should probably hold off on creating that title again. Or No, I'll need to be over them in order to... So yeah, basically I'm at a bit of a rut. Now I'm going to be completely dependent upon the legends and the zeal troops. And I can't use the zeal troops on my brother, which is going to suck. So yeah, suddenly there's 2 new child kings. Fortunately, my levy was raised. So I'm already back to full levy. But because I'm a kid, I can't declare war or anything. This sucks. Also, I don't have much martial. Even though I'm struggle focused. So yeah, we're going to be trying to power through for a while. Alright, this is annoying. Childhood events. After supper, me and my sister were forced to do dishes, but I was clever and hid them until it told me, now I have to do all of it. So I could become bitter rivals with my sister. And yeah, so I'm going to become rivals with my sister. Awkward. Alright, just my birthday will be the 1st of January, which is convenient enough. My mission to Upland has so far been a success during my visit. Good, like me. Alright, so I am brooding, so I'm very intrigued. Like, I'm kind of becoming spy master material. And if my brother dies, I'll gain his land. Now, we got to keep Mom, so that was nice. We are playing outside today, and several of the other children are daring me to climb the tallest watchtower. I'm not afraid. Yeesh, that has all kinds of... Ow! I did it for the bravery, because that's going to be very important later. Oh god, now they don't like me. Why? Why my person in charge of these things? What the? Irminsul destroyed. As the bitter war with Saxony rages, the king of Charles of the Middle is captured pinned on the side of the great shrine to the holy tree Irmo. By orders of the conquering king, the troops burned the holy tree and then proceeded to destroy the shrine. This has infuriated the people of the Germanic religion everywhere. Heretic! And on that note, we are going to wrap things up. I would like to thank you all for watching. Once again, I am Selvalis. This is the Grand Paradox campaign, the Crusader Kings 2 House Valis portion. I would like to thank you all for watching, and until next time, farewell.